Hello everyone, my name is Bianca and I'm part of Raznameh family, and today I will talk about different types of software testing that our team can perform for your product. I will present to you 7 different types of software testing so that you could have a better understanding of what your product needs. So let's start. The first one is the unit testing, which is done in order to check if the individual modules of the source code are working properly. Here, the user interface is tested in order to see the functionality of the app, if it's normal or still has some problems. The second type is the system testing, or end-to-end testing, where the fully developed app goes through every input in it to check for desired outputs and also to ensure that the software works in all intended target systems. The acceptance testing is done to obtain the customer sign-off in order for the software to be delivered and the payment received. The fourth type is the performance testing, which examines receptiveness, stability, scalability, dependability, speed and resource usage of the software and its infrastructure. All of this mentioned before can be verified by applying a certain types of tests. For example, the load test, where we check how the system is working under a heavy number of users, performing different tasks over a certain period of time. The stress testing checks the maximum number of users, the peak demand and concurrency. The environmental testing, it's about the tolerance for heat, humidity, motion and portability. And the recovery testing, it shows how the system is responding in case of data loss or hardware crash. The fifth test that we can offer is the regression one, which determines if the software still meets all of its requirements in light of changes and modification brought to the software. The next one, the usability testing, it's a technique used in user-centered interactions designed to evaluate a product by testing it on users without actually physically involving them. And finally, the last test that we can offer for your product is the security one, where the goal is to identify the threats to the system and measure its potential vulnerabilities. Also, it helps in detecting all possibly security risks in the system and helps to fix these problems earlier before going to production. Thank you for listening. I am Bianca from Raznameh Group, and here we can help you find the best testing solutions for your product. I'm looking forward for your calls.